The last stop on my journey is as far south as the boat can take me. The city of Aswan sits at the top of Lake Nasser and is an ancient staging post for trade between Egypt and the rest of Africa. You know, the further south I get, the more timeless and remote, Egypt seems. You get away from the hustle and bustle in the cities in the north, and you can practically taste the history, you can feel it in the air. In 1902, the British dammed the Nile. The rising waters flooded local villages, displacing a people who'd been living beside the river for thousands of years. This ancient civilization, the Nubians, were forced to resettle, many of them around Aswan. It's the last day of Eid al-Adha, the feast of the sacrifice. And a chance for me to try an ancient Nubian dish that has become a favourite across the entire Arab world.
Is that a Nubian colour?
I've been invited by the ferryman Basim and his uncle Izad to join their family celebrations.
Oh. Bezami, it's beautiful. A beautiful home you have.
Welcome.
So do the whole family live here?
Yeah, whole family live here, actually. In
Uh-huh.
the summer,
Yes.
all the family, we prefer to sleep under the sky directly. We bring our bed here outside,
Yeah?
and we sleep here all the night.
Oh, so you're in the desert, you're sleeping under the stars with the people you love.
Yeah.
Hey, hello?
I've heard that Nubians go to great lengths to guard their ancient traditions, and that includes their food.
So what's on the menu today?
The menu, actually, breakfast is liver,
Uh-huh.
and the lunch is
Fata.
Nubian
Ah.
fata.
Unfortunately, both meals are still on the hoof.
That's lunch. It's a sheep, and it's been slaughtered. But, if you're going to eat it, you have to face up to it. It was a living thing.
All over the world, millions of Muslim households are sacrificing their best animal to mark this feast. Mercifully, for the sheep and for me, here it's a quick and efficient process.
So you can see the people here, they like this,
Uh-huh.
and they are hanging in the wool.
Oh, they should have put the
That's like,
handprints.
bringing the luck, or like this, they think.
Uh-huh.
A whole sheep is a lot of meat, but nothing will get wasted.
In our feast, when we sacrifice this sheep,
Yeah.
it must divide it to three. 1/3 we give it to the poor people.
Yeah.
1/3 we must invite our family
Yes.
and the neighbor like
Yeah.
this. And 1/3 it's for the house.
Right.
Must be like this in the feast.
So that's proper social care, isn't it? It's care for your neighbours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, it's the liver.
Yeah, this is the liver.
And that's breakfast.
This is the heart. It's coming now.
Uh-huh. It's the
Look
heart.
at the heart.
Yeah.
The offal is still warm. I've never eaten liver this fresh.
Breakfast. Hello, I'm Dave.
Mushira.
Pleased to meet you, Mashira.
Me too.
Chef, what should I do?
Cat?
Uh-huh. Just how?
Yes, like this.
Yeah? Right, so the liver, the heart, so again, chopped.
Yes.
The heart's good meat. I mean, you need to core it properly, and that's the testicles. They go in as well. Tough old nuts. Sheep's nuts are all right. It's a lot of good meat. It's lean. I mean, that, if you didn't know, you'd think was a chicken breast. It's really good meat. Do you think I have the potential to make a Nubian chef? Got the spicing going in, and it's that Middle Eastern trinity of coriander, cumin, and salt. It's really pure, simple cooking, but it's really, really fresh. Couldn't get much fresher meat. It's going to be really nice, Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So this is the main event. This is the fata. It is mutton, it's not lamb. It's grown on a bit, and it's very fresh. What is the spice? Is that cumin?
فلفل اسود
وورق لولا وحبهات.
Flavour's going to build up lovely.
True to form, there will of course be fresh bread. The Nubians have a recipe so ancient, it predates the invention of the oven. It's traditionally made on a hot plate.
What's the bread made from?
The bread made from the corn
Yeah.
and yeast,
Yes.
some salt,
Yes.
and some lettuce fingers, dry
Oh,
lettuce
Some
fingers.
dried okra. We
Yeah.
put okra.
Okra also,
Ah.
lettuce fingers.
It's interesting because it's the first bread I've had in Egypt that's a cornbread. Could I taste a little bit? do you think?
Yeah.
No, good enough. That's really
Like
good.
it, really.
Yeah.
And soft, you can eat it without anything, yeah?
Yeah, I could sit there and eat a lot.
Yeah.
It's good.
هذا الماء خالص.
It's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Breakfast is just the start of the feast, but what a way to begin. The fresh liver is served with side dishes of fool, falafel and pickles.
Hello.
Hello.
Come on, chef. It's beautiful. This is the best food I've had in Egypt. I'm sorry the rest of Egypt. The liver, with the rest of the offal, it's so soft, spicy and flavoursome. The bread's great. And you get chips with your breakfast. You know, it's so wrong, but it's so right. Do you think I'm too old to be adopted?
But between courses, there's time for a smoke.
They do this 7 times, it takes away the evil eye. Nubian chimney.
After an hour of fairly vigorous boiling and bubbling, the mutton is done. Fata isn't just mutton, though. It's a clever dish assembled from a number of elements, each with a distinctive flavour.
تفضلوا تفضلوا.
Oh, this looks good. This is a proper feast, isn't it? Yeah. It's so good. It's a wonderful dish. The thing is, the mutton is just falling off the bones. It's really, really tender. But I love the textures of it. You know, you've got the bread, which was crispy, soaked in that wonderful stock. Remember the spices in the stock? Then you get the rice, half of it's fried, half isn't. Then you've got the tomato sauce with loads and loads of onions and garlic. And then, of course, you've got the mutton on the top. The lovely thing is, you share it together. It's a festival dish.
Of course, at any party after the feasting, there's entertainment. And on occasions like this, the village band goes from house to house. Time to bust out my Strictly moves.
It's been an amazing week. I just have to sit this one out. I went looking for the pure Egyptian food, and in a way, I found that in Cairo. But as I got south, it got better and better.
I feel I've discovered a cuisine that should be appreciated more than it is. Not only do Egyptians know the secret of the perfect falafel, it turns out they're responsible for inventing our daily bread. And the Nubians can take credit for a dish that's a favourite across the Arab world. In Egypt, the ingredients are king, or rather pharaoh. The food may be simple, but it's good enough to have kept the people going for thousands of years.
It's a culture, a religion of beauty and grace. That's what I found by the bucketful in Egypt. I've also learned that I can dance and enjoy myself without being full of beer.
I have to go now. Unfortunately, I've got a plane to catch, and I'm a 5-hour drive from the airport. Crikey, when I ordered a taxi, this wasn't quite what I had in mind.
Ah!